What's going on, guys? This is SelfiesRUs. Today we are bringing you the 100 subs special. Finally made it. Very happy finally to have 100 subs. And it's very good timing because I was actually thinking about doing a Q&A video. And if you're on Twitter and following me, you know this. You've asked me some questions. I'm just going to marry the Q&A video and the 100 subs special video into one. The initial thought process was just to do Last of Us gameplay video with my voice overlaying the gameplay as I was answering the questions, but decided to go ahead and do the face cam to answer the questions instead. I'll still have the Last of Us gameplay video going, so that's the only difference between the two videos. I have my iPad here with the questions, and I was going to answer them in the order I received them, basically. So the first question I had was from the Big Lebowski, who asked, what is your favorite game of all time? I'd have to say my favorite game of all time was Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation 1. It's like the very first game I can remember really begging to get, and I'm surprised I got it because I was pretty young at the time. I want to say I was probably like 10, 11, maybe 12, and I don't think that my parents really knew what video game ratings were, so I got it, and I loved it. But I think that another game I really like to play, I wouldn't put it even in my top 5 favorites, but I really loved playing it, was Twisted Metal 2. I put a lot of hours in that game. Like every day after school, put like 4 or 5 hours into that thing. I'm not sure what made me so excited to play it all the time, but it is what it is. So yeah, Resident Evil 1 is probably my favorite game of all time, and then the game I put the most hours into ever probably is Twisted Metal 2. The next question I have here is from Grab a Pint, who asks, how did you come up with your name? And I assume he means SelfiesRUs. Well, I really just made this name to kind of tease my wife. She likes taking selfies. Anywhere you go with her, there's a selfie taken. Her phone is covered in selfies. So it's really just to tease my wife. And then I added RS at the end because you can add RS at the end of anything. Phones are us, mice are us. It just makes it more fun, more attractive, more appealing. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That's all it is. It was just SelfiesRUs. You know, teasing the wife. That's all it was. That's probably a boring story, but it is what it is. Next question I have here is from XHoundishX, who says, what inspired you to make YouTube videos? Well, I think I really wanted to start making YouTube videos when I saw some Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer gameplay, because this sounds shysty, but a lot of the videos I saw of people playing, they were getting a lot of views. I was like, I think I'm better than that guy, you know? So, you know, when I got my PS4 and I didn't have to spend money on recording equipment, I guess use the PS4 share button. So when I started recording, and you know, I fell in love with it like right off the bat. I like sharing my gaming experience. I like trying to show people new tips and tricks to make other people better, and I like community. So that's really it. I just wanted to basically share my gaming experience and try to get some competitive gamers out there to compete with me in certain videos or video games, and it all started with Assassin's Creed 4. But anyway, yeah, just to share my gameplay, that's it. Herbal Gaming asked, if I were a pro wrestler, what would my intro music be? You know, I don't watch wrestling. I haven't watched it in years. I did watch it growing up a little bit, and I was always drawn to the darker characters, like the Undertaker and the Kane or whatever. I don't even know if there's a dark character out there anymore, but I would have to say I would probably go along with a theme like that, try and be spooky, and I'd probably have a music intro that aligned with something like that. So there you go, Herbal Gaming. That's a strange question, but you know, I appreciate it. Thanks. All right. Next question I have here is from Scart. I'm gonna call him Scart A Games. He's actually a duo with Jenka J at S&J Gaming. So I actually have a question from Jenka J next. So what do you enjoy doing away from gaming? I like to watch college football a lot. I like doing the fantasy football thing for NFL, and I think a lot of the guys asking questions here are probably, I think they're Brits, so they don't have a care in the world about American football. But yeah, I like watching football. I like taking my dog to the dog park and letting him go run around wild, jump in the lake and stuff like that. I got a little mini schnauzer. I like spending time with the wife. I like doing a lot of traveling. I've been to several places. I've been to Spain, Turkey, Italy, Israel, pretty much every state in the United States along the East Coast, Las Vegas. I've been a lot of places. I like traveling a lot. So if I could do that, that's what I would do. I just travel all the time, but I gotta work, so unfortunately I can't do that. But yeah, that's just a list of a few things I like doing away from gaming. So thanks for the question. That was a good question. And then his buddy Jenka J asks, he gave me two choices, right? He gave me two different lifestyles. He said, if I could be filthy rich and never touch a video game again in my life, or if I could make money gaming but just make enough money to pay my bills and get by, which lifestyle would I choose? That's a tough question, but I think I would have to go with the filthy rich one, just because I don't have a lot of time dedicated to gaming as it is right now. I play like maybe an hour or two a day at most, so if I had to give up video games altogether, I'm pretty sure I could do it. So I think I would go with the filthy rich option, just because, like I said, I can manage without the games. I know it's a fun lifestyle to have, just to be able to play video games all the time, but I couldn't see myself doing that for a living. When I see that in my head, I just think of some, I don't know, like that South Park episode where the kids get real fat and they start pooping in like little bags behind their chairs. I don't know. I can't see myself doing that. But yeah. I got another question about, I can't remember from who it was from, but I think it was Pure Venom, who also asked about my favorite game, which I answered earlier, so apologize for that. With Twitter, you can only ask so many type so many characters before you gotta cut it off. So I reached out to two different groups of people, and they asked some of the same questions. And then let's see, Mr. Gaming Logic. His last question I had was, what games am I most looking forward to? For the most current games coming out, I think I'm looking forward most to Destiny. It's coming out on the 9th, so I'm very excited about that. But I also saw some news about a Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out soon. Or not soon, but I hear it's going to be in development soon. Apparently a bunch of job listings opened up, and they're hiring people to basically develop Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm looking forward to that if it actually happens. Because I liked Red Dead Redemption 1. I liked the GTA feel of the game, but I liked that it was different from GTA, because GTA is just overdone. And I like the Old West, the Tombstone movie. I don't know if anyone's ever seen Tombstone with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. I love that movie. The Wild West is just like an intriguing time period for me. And I'm not sure if Red Dead Redemption 2 is supposed to be set in that same time frame, but if it is, it's going to be amazing, because Red Dead Redemption 1 was amazing. But anyway, that's all I've got. That's all the questions I was asked. I appreciate the questions, guys. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope you like it. And once again, thank you for helping me reach 100 subs. I really appreciate it. And go ahead and cut this movie off right now. See you next time.